there has been a large influx of literary material that has burst onto the scene. Some of which is of high quality, and some of which is decidedly not. Hence, here at Exemplary English, we highly recommend that our learners get rooted in the classics. So when it comes to your English and grammar and reading education, we highly recommend starting out with Caldecott Award winners like The Polar Express, St. George and the Dragon, Where the Wild Things Are. Once you get a little older, the Newbery Award winners, and all of these, they have those stamps, the gold stamps at the bottom right flap of the cover. You're talking about Island of the Blue Dolphins. You're talking about Holes. You're talking about Julie of the Wolves, The Witch of Blackbird Pond. These are exceptional pieces of literature to really garner your passion for learning, reading, and being exposed to these interesting themes in a very sophisticated way. And then also, in terms of magazines, you got Time Magazine for kids. You've got Highlights. You've got, and then as you get a little older, high school and college, you're reading the actual classics. So you're talking about Shakespeare. You're talking about David Copperfield. You're talking about Mark Twain, Huckleberry Finn. You're talking about Treasure Island. I mean, just all these classics are just exceptional books to get exposed in, whether or not you're a literature guy or gal. If you're a younger learner and you want to get exposure to the classics, I would recommend asking your parents or your caregivers about buying the illustrated abridged classics. So when I was a kid, my mother bought them. They were excellent. And they really exposed me to that love of literature. And what happens is they edit out all the adult content, adult language, adult themes, and they keep in the essence of what's great about these stories. So they are, there's big font, there's pictures on every other page. These are excellent books to get the exposure to the classics of literature. So Exemplary English, again, we highly recommend. You can read other stuff, but really it's important to get that foundation in the classics of literature.